I feel like I'm a little late, you know what I'm saying? But I got up, I was trying to scurry around, you know what I'm saying? Your girl done lost her nose ring in the bed. So energy's energy. If it resonates. Soon as you get in here, get those thumbs up. Soon as you get in here. I slept so good last night too. I was all nestled in and cuddled and covered up. All right. So energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Happy Monday, collective. We have our new moon coming. So email me if you want to join our 10/10 new moon ritual. And we picked up, it's been a lot of new energy. So if you guys been watching, it's a lot of new things coming. Happy Monday, myself, mine. Happy Monday. So energy's energy. If it resonates, I'm not going to be too long because I want to get this day started. Let's get this party started right. Yeah, 7:53. There's an unwanted pregnancy. Somebody's got to be the boss, right? But it's not making sense. Somebody's got to be the boss. People are looking around at this group of people like, what's really good? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, tell me what's going on. See, when you deal with narcissistic people, there's a whole bunch of ego and pride involved, and then there's a whole bunch of people that want to be the boss, right? So when you're dealing with a group of narcissistic people, who's the boss? They all try to be the boss. It's like literally like the rats in the lab where after a while, they just start eating each other. Literally, they just start eating each other, turning against one another, and getting served karma together as a collective group of karmic narcissistic people. And it is what it is what's going to be. You know what I'm saying? You do the time, you do the crime, you do the time. Somebody's regretting letting this person get in. It's not making sense. There's an outsider here saying, so why are you acting like this again? Some people don't even know. Some people have to gang up and form a group and alliance against you so they can have something in common. Other than that, it wouldn't be nothing. Some people have to sleep their way up in life. See, if they don't sleep with everyone, they don't get anything because they don't have anything. There's nothing to them. There's no substance. They're just plain blah. Yuck mouth is what I hear. Somebody say yuck mouth. Yeah, doing a lot of oral sex to get to the top. I see you. I hear you, girl. I see you. I see you out there. I see you. You do your thing. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it's just a lot of drama and trauma amongst this group of people. And the main, what binds them together is they have to hate you. That's what binds them together. So we got our vibe about it. You know what I'm saying? They got the vibe about it. In order for them to get... So you may have suspected, I need space, that's a lie. They just want to go mess around. Now listen, whoever these people are in these energies, they're about to lose everything. They're about to lose a lot of stuff. Okay, so if they're in relationships, they're getting left. Okay, if they have businesses, they're shutting down. You know what I'm saying? This is a collective... amongst the sheep, they're all together. It's a collective thing. So they live by the sword, they die by the sword. It's collectively. I'm saying collectively. I just don't know who would form an alliance against one person and say, you can't be here unless you don't like such and such. You have to be very fucking powerful for people to form an alliance, and they can't sit with them unless they don't like you. You are a badass. You got to be a badass for that to happen. Do you know how much power you hold if people have to say, you can't sit with us unless you don't like that person? That's it. If you don't got no haters, you ain't popping. That's it. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Some people don't like the spotlight that you get. Okay? They're stalking their ex on social media. Their feelings aren't over. Oh, yeah, somebody's going to be doing a lot of stalking with their ex. Somebody's going to be a lot of debilitating, crippling things are happening. I was like, debilitating crap. I was like, Spirit, you want me to put that in a title? I said, no, I'm going to put something else. Debilitating. So it's like whatever these people specialize in, whatever their thing is, whatever they do, they're not going to be able to do it no more. OVO, it's done. You know what I'm saying? That what they have done and how they acted. And other people are like, why are you acting like this? If they sit there and ask one person, well, why don't you really like that person? They can't say nothing. Because if you don't got no haters, you ain't popping. It is what it is. It's going to be, you don't want to sit with them. Why would you want to sit with a bunch of narcissistic people? Why would you want to sit with them? Why would you want to sit with them? That's not who you are. Okay? They didn't just end their relationship. They ran away from it, being abusive. Again, there's another energy. Somebody's getting abused. Somebody's leaving. Someone's like, I'm not dealing with your shit anymore. I'm getting out of here. And I feel like they're trying to run away from each other. Things are happening. Heart attack, stroke, debilitating. It's like whatever brought these people together is going to be the same entity, not the same entity. Well, the same entity that tears them to shreds is what I hear. To shreds. It's over. Energy's energy. If it resonates, they're not here to support you, but take you down. Yeah, because if you have can we say this with me now? Narcissistic people don't care about nobody. So if you collectively have a group of narcissistic people, they don't care about each other. Okay, so at the end of the day's got to end and somebody's got to be the boss. Somebody wants to be the boss. Somebody wants to take your spot. If you want my spot, baby, take it. Take it. Take it. Okay, so now they're kicking each other in their own asses. They're kicking each other. No, you get out the way. No, you get out the way. And Mr. and Mrs. Yuckmouth, who has to sleep their way in oral sex to the top, they're getting fed up with their position. No, come on. You binded over this. You bounded over this. You agree that if you did this, that I wouldn't be friends or around such and such. Nope, come on, do this. You owe us this. You want to be down. I mean, it pays the cost to be the boss. Someone's got to pay it. For the wages of sin or death, who's paying? Who's paying this? See, people be forgetting what they're doing when they're doing it, what they say, when they're intoxicated, when they're binding over corruption, when they're binding over deception, when they're binding over demise, when they're binding when they're under the influence. They forgot what they said that they had to do for now on for the rest of their life if they want to sit with them. They forgot what they said. You can't forget. Because they're going to remind you every single time you act like you want to forget. Right? And then they're starting to live lives I don't really want to know. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You made a contract. You made a covenant. When you are dealing with someone, when you're sexual with someone and you're giving them promises, I promise not to like the collective ever again. I promise to smear their name. You have to continue to do that, but now you look like a hater. People are like, why you not talk to that person over there? Oh, cause let me go check their social media so I can see if I could dress like them and talk like them real quick. Why don't you like that person? Why? Tell us. What's up? Other people are like, because it's like you have an energy of a person who say, oh, this person's this and this person's that, and they're so cool and this and this. And then they turn around and they're smearing the hell out of your name. They're like, that's not what you told us before. This is why we were cool with them, because you told us that they were a good person. And like, shambles, red alert, narcissists. The things that they bond over, they have to continue to do that. Okay, so if they don't continue to bond over being low vibration and being toxic towards you, then they're not bonding anymore, right? If they don't start sleeping their way around like they did before, they can't be there anymore. Okay, so when you form a covenant, you don't only form it between you and that person, you form a spiritual covenant, which means when you have to pay those demonic entities, you made a covenant to be a demonic person. Oh, no, it doesn't. You don't just get to run away like that. It don't work like that. Their parenting skills are shitty. How they are acting in public is just to show something happens behind closed doors. They're not a good parent. So somebody could be getting their children taken away from them as well. Somebody could be leaving a relationship and taking the children. No more food stamps for you. Right? Because they're not a good parent. They're just not a good person. It is what it is and it's going to be. And they're coming to grips with that. And also while simultaneously getting served karma. We are in the rat lab. I should have put a picture of rat. I couldn't figure out. I was in here for 5 minutes. Like, what picture should I put? Okay. Wandering eyes. They can't seem to keep their eyes glued to you, but every asset passes them by. Somebody saying, well, so you're attracted to that person? They're like, yeah. Go sleep with my friend over there. You're like, what? So you mean to tell me I have to do all this stuff and you're still attracted to Sunshine Goddess Collective, but I still get to have to be passed around? Yeah, basically. It's a covenant. It's what you signed up for. It's what you wanted. You wanted to outshine. Never try to outshine the master. You might have bought this person around these people. Never be in this energy. Don't try to be the best. Just be you. right? They wanted to, oh, I got something for them. I'ma show them. Well, show them. You probably don't care. You probably don't give a fuck. You probably, that's the energy that I'm picking up is you're paying this no mind. Oh, wait, hold on. So they forgot the part where you were supposed to care. They forgot the part where you were supposed to start acting out of character, but you pay them no mind. Why would you even care about something like that? It's nothing to do with you. Okay? They're still living in the past. They haven't moved on like they said they did. Oh, I don't care about them. No, yes, you do. You really do. You do. You did. And you're still living in the past. Now somebody's trying to go back to a place where you and them were on good terms, or you and these people were on good terms. No, it doesn't work like that. It's OVO. It's done. Ties cut. And now, since you take her energy away, now they're really in shit's creek without a paddle. Now they're really going through some low vibrational, toxic, narcissistic things. Debilitating, crippling karma. I told you, when I keep telling y'all the divine's not playing with people, they're getting them out of, they say, oh, because you really think you're fucking bigger than the program. Oh, okay. Got you. Okay, you're in a situationship. This isn't going nowhere. Yeah, because you want to be the one to sleep around with everyone. That's fine. That's fine. But you are still sleeping with their demons, right? So they like click against people that go against you, right? So they'll go seek out people that don't like you just to form a covenant, but you got to stick to your guns. Some people are like, nah, I can't be around you. You're too fake. They're like, I thought we were bonding over hate. They're like, nah, you're too fake for me. I can't. They're like, office Karen is scheming. Don't trust them. Yeah. Oh, you're dressed. Wow.
Mark gave Lacey her food.
It's
her
okay.
Water first.
Okay, sweetheart. It's okay. Go brush your teeth and wash your face. I'm happy that you're dressed.
I did.
Okay, matching socks on. Okay, all that money's gone gambling and strip club. Yeah, I feel like I'm in love with the stripper. You rock. Now, where am I judging at all? The Midnight Ballerina. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, take care of families. But this person right here, lots of gambling and private dances. Like whatever this person's doing, it's very low vibration and they don't want to do it no more. Somebody get me out of here. Nope. That's what you want to do. You want to bind and be bound and use a covenant over hate. So you got to stay there. Look at this, walking around amongst a group of people that they don't even, these people don't want to see this person like this. They're not that attractive. They don't know how to speak to people. They don't know how to talk. If this is a woman, she's very disrespectful to men. They're like, yo, chill out how you talk. You know what I'm saying? This is a guy, he shows no respect to anyone, not even himself. Like, people don't like this person. They don't want to be around these people no more. And they're starting to notice that. An internet stalker hates your guts, but what for? You don't even know them. And then the clowns join the circus, baby. Okay? Hey, sis, this is the part where the clowns join the circus. So there's people even going against you. They're like, so do you even know this person? They're like, no, but like I heard you talking bad about them and I just like wanted to fit in, so I like totally want to join. Why? Somebody needs to sit down and reflect on their life before it gets taken and be done with it. And I'll say, just have a seat. Just have a seat, baby. Okay? The neighbor takes notes. Watch out for 227. Miss Talk a Lot. Okay, so maybe somebody's neighbor is gossiping. Somebody's neighbor knows about a lot of stuff. Maybe someone's neighbor was down with this. Oh yeah, I seen those men come over to their house. Meanwhile, it was like Uber Eats. No, when the hate don't work, they start telling lies, baby. Child support payments are always on the way, but they never seem to get there. I told you, somebody's just like a really shitty father. They're sleeping with someone else. They aren't working overtime, but they're working for sure. I'm telling you, all this person, their job, and you may have suspected this. You're like, why is this person so like gung-ho on going against me with this other person? Because they have to sleep with them all the time. Duh, come on, let's be grown-ups here. Sure. Let's be grown-ups here. Always on their back. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. This, oh, you don't want to do that no more? Oh, you can't be down with us. Like, use, abuse. Okay, they're throwing shade at you and giving you the evil eye, but you don't even care. And also, it may form but never prosper. Who worries about low vibrational people like this throwing shade? Nobody ever. Because if they talked about themselves, nobody would listen. Okay, so silent celebration. That's really what it is. You are the epitome of who they want to be, and they have to find anything and everything to go against you. to go against you. Okay, the new spiritual guru you're talking to is a charlatan. Okay, I knew that was coming out. I kind of sensed that and felt that because I was going there. Yeah, and then the person or the people that they use to do magic against you, if they have a little bit of gifts, gone. Done. Fake ass spiritual people. I said it. Fake ass spiritual people. And you know what is so interesting about this is some of them were trying to get readings done on you and they were finding out they're living in destruction. Well, you go dig for dirt, you're gonna get dirty. Don't try to figure out what I'm doing, figure out what you're doing. So they may went and try to get a reading from this fake person. This person's like, ooh, I see death and the car accidents. And they're like, no, the collective's like, I don't see nothing for them, but it's just energy to pick up. Yeah, because you digged up the demons, you're going to get dirty. Okay? They really thought they could do better than you, but they got with 1 cent and threw away their dime. Why would you switch out a dime for a penny? Woo! Why would you switch out a dime for a penny? Why wouldn't you? Somebody switched out a dime for a penny. Somebody walking around acting like they're rich. Yeah, this is how rich they are. This is how rich they are. They're so rich they have a pocket full of pennies. So they may have tried to portray to this group that they're so rich and they got it like that. And then when it's time to produce money, why are you paying people to be friends? Why are you paying people to be your friend? I thought friendship was like mutual agreements amongst people that like, you know, we share a common interest. We know it's hate, but like they also have to pay to hate you too. Besides karma, they literally physically have to pay to hate you. Okay? It hurts them upside when they see you. They don't pretend to care. Yeah, because this person really knows they only dealt like this and was like this to you to appease other people. Because you're still living your free spirit life. You're still happy. You're still thriving. How did their hate stop you? Not nothing at all. Not nothing at all. Okay, they said yes to marriage counseling, but they aren't taking it serious. Yeah, somebody's just done through with a relationship connection, and all because they decided to come across these people. Like they mess up their own family life dealing with these people and these situations and these covert narcissists who are eating each other up alive, literally, physically. I think physically. I don't like whatever they're doing. It's destruction, and it's done. It's over. The buck stops here. It's over. It's over, okay? They got a new boo, but they're keeping it quiet. Why are they still wasting your time? So somebody that thinks they're in this relationship, but they're too busy fucking running around and running the streets, they don't even realize that their person already moved on in a whole nother relationship with a whole nother person. It's just a matter of time before they get the kid together, before they bounce on their ass. Right? And then this person that's sleeping around with everyone, the first thing they do is they go run and try to befriend everyone that has a girlfriend or a boyfriend. That's what they do. They think they're in. They think they're in it. It's not working the way they thought. Okay? They're not a workaholic, but they're working on something else. There you go. Somebody say, oh, I think I'm going to work. I'm doing this. And they're working with this person. They say, hey, are you ready? All right. All right. This person's so annoyed that they chose this lifestyle, but that's what they wanted to do. Okay. They have a history of mental illnesses they're hiding from you. Check the medicine cabinet. Oh yeah. I forgot that part too. So on top of doing all this and mixing all these bodies and spirituals, oh yeah, their mental illnesses are ramping up. They can't help that. See, there's things happening to these people where you're nowhere around. You can't do it, and stop doing fake magic. Okay. Stop doing fake magic. So if they already have a mental illness and they're running around and they're swapping spit and spirits and creating covenants binding over hatred, yeah. I just feel like this person feels toxic. Like you could stand around them, they feel very staticky is what I hear. Very toxic. Oh, and someone called the monster. Who are they messing with? So on top of it, silent celebration. They've caught an STD. There's an STD amongst these people because just a lot of promiscuity and a lot of weird things going on. Like that's what happens when you swap spit and spirits and demons and all types of disgusting things. Disgusting. It just feels nasty. It just feels disgusting. How could you know someone sleeps around and then go sleep with them around? Okay. They report to human services. It was their fault. End of story. CPS. There we go. The mom squad is judging them behind their back. They don't like them like they pretend to. This person used to have a bunch of friends. These friends don't even like this person anymore. They think they're fake. They don't think they're a good parent. They just don't like them anymore. So this is how this came out, is because of people, okay? They lied to you. They lied to you about the reason they left, but they left you for someone else. Yeah, they're going to know. They're going to know. Somebody already knows. They did this to themselves. This is the demise that they caused within their own life for trying to come against you. I'm about to dive in. Somebody has no love in their life. And they thought this was a way to get love. But this is bringing them to spiritual poverty. Okay, so like no jobs. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no car. You're going to jail. Oh, yeah. So let's talk about that part, too. So like amongst these people, so what happened was this had to happen that way. You know why? Because amongst these people, right, a lot of these people are going to jail, too. It could have been some type of spirit. Clarify this jailhouse for me real quick. Yeah, they know it, too. They know it. Why are you hanging out with snitches? Why would you do that? They know, somebody knows that they're going to jail. Somebody was living in below poverty, and they said, well, the only way I could probably get my money is if I become what do they call it, guys? Don't give me 1 second. When the people that work for the police, right? Besides snitches, there's a word for that. I can't think of the name. Not an undercover person, but it's like when they work for the police. Like, that's their job. Yeah. You might have said something to someone about that. Yeah, that's real. Informant. Yes, baby. Thank you, loving me. Informant. Yeah, see, yeah. Informants. Yeah, somebody's an informant. Somebody is literally an informant. So not only, wait a minute. When you said informant, I got 1,000 downloads. All right, Spirit. I got to wrap this up soon, guys. Somebody is an informant, right? And they did it because all those pennies, they wanted more money. And they went around these group of people as an informant. And that's where the chair got kicked from under their own asses. Okay? That's what's happening the most. Thank you. It's like I saw the word informant and the light bulb went over my head, baby. Yeah, that's their job, baby. That's their job, to look and watch and tell. That's their job. Y'all got an informant in your group? Oh, shit. Somebody's going to jail. Somebody's going to jail. Told you I don't need the tarot cards. They're just there. Yeah. Somebody thought they was getting some money. They all tried to scam you. Try to use your name for shit. Yeah. Spirit said, come on over to meet this person. We know exactly what's about to happen to your ass. We know exactly. You got to be careful what you entertain. You got to be careful how you treat people, because you never know who's the informant and you never know who's the earth angel. And now it's all going down. It's all going down. That closed vibe about it. These are my vibe about it. The lie detector says, you are lying. You did steal, lie, cheat. You are committing murder. You did this. How can you get away from the lie detector? The form's going to be like, yeah, it was them. Snitch. Look at snitch. Snitching. Okay, 8 of Wands, 4 of Wands. Well, you continue to thrive in your happy energy. I just feel like you don't even pay this any mind. I just feel like it's so beneath you that like you probably just like, you probably have a feeling or an intuitive, but it's like it. So the main goal here was to get you off track. The main goal here was to cause a demise in your life. This doesn't look like you happy, cheery, living your life, dancing, singing, living your life, getting your blessings. Cause like, none of this touch you. You're not going to be the one in jail. Maybe you should give these people your address just in case they want a nice Christmas card. Number 29, significant. Yeah, you're thriving, traveling, raising your kids. Like all this was meant to hurt you. And I don't see nothing touching you at all. Do no harm to my anointed. Do not touch my prophet. Like, they thought this was fake. Oh, okay. They thought it was fake. They thought that who you were and the vibe that you were in and the energy that you possessed was fake while you're living your 10 of Pentacles life. Well, they're about to do their 10 years in jail because you want to listen to a fucking informant, because you want to be around snitches, because you let Yuck Mouth run their mouth and touch everyone around you. Now that demon on Yuck Mouth is running around on everyone else. Silent celebration. This is what they wanted. Like, I don't know. You did your part. You did your part. We got King of Pentacles energy here. Okay. We got the Empress energy here. We got the Six of Pentacles. You're just, the divine just given to you right in front of these people's faces. We got a divine counterpart right here where there's people getting broken up. Somebody's going to find out that the person they try to be cool with and get cool with them, they only got in cool with them because they were sleeping with someone behind their back they had no business doing. Like, the truth, acknowledge the truth, and the truth shall set you free. The truth is getting ready to be exposed. Eight of Swords, jail time. The black magic doesn't work. They're bounded by what they do, bounded with what they said. The covenant, you have to honor what you said you were going to do. And getting paid chump change is the crazy part for me. Like, you think really worth it. People play this person and literally, like, bring them bags of coins. Like, playing in their face. Like, that's embarrassing. Imagine being some type of escort and people pay whatever they want and they give you bags of pennies. And you still have to show up because you made a pact, you made a covenant. That's crazy. That's embarrassing. But you live by the sword, you die by the sword. This is what you chose. You didn't ask for questions. You just knew that if they were going to go against you, then yes, I'm down for it. But there's always fine print. You got to ask questions. You can't just join things and do things because you're ready to go be against them. Yes, I'm ready. Yeah, no. Use your intuition. See, this person, they just, you know what I'm saying? They just want to be down. I get it. I want to be down, but not like this. Not like this. This right here, there's a lot of trouble. There's a lot of demons. This is terrible. This is just all bad. This has been, the plot against you has turned into the demise and downfall of a group of people with the Six of Cups in the past. And guess what? Now they can't even come back to your life. That's the thing. If I could turn, but you can't. Okay, you can't turn back time. Okay, so like some of these people that went this way and did these things against you, they're like, I just want to be back to being the same. It won't be. You can't. You already made a covenant to go against someone. You have to honor that covenant. You have to pay your dues. It pays the cost to be the boss. They can't come back from this. That's the thing. They did too much. They said too much. They acted too many ways. And now they're just like, if I would have never, well, you did. And it's pretty obvious. And that's where you have to stay. You chose the side you want to stay. So you have to be there. It is what it is. It is what's going to be. With the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, you made a decision where you juggle this relationship. It took them a long time to realize, well, I'm stuck in this. Yeah, this is a life, baby. This is a lifelong thing. This is lifelong. You don't get to decide, like, you know what I'm saying? When you double dutch, you know what I'm saying? You once you jump in that rope, you in there, right? Right? So you jumped in the rope, or you got to play the game. You're already in there. Got him. Gotcha. Another demon has taken another innocent victim down because they allowed it. And secretly behind the scenes, they hate this life that they live. But that's why I want to be cool. You know what I'm saying? With the Knight of Swords in reverse. They changed this. They did this. We all have decisions. We all have the same 24 hours. If you think someone's better than you, you don't go try to go with other people that go against them and think you're going to be better than them. No, it doesn't work that way. I love y'all so much. Happy Monday. We have to let these clowns be clowns. Bottom of the deck. You just stay thriving in your new beginning. Okay, and yes, some of them were family and friends, and you just stay thriving in your new beginning. See this geometrical shape? You know the divine, look at the temperance, because you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like while you're getting great big surprises in your life, yes, blessings, everything, wheeze it, yes, their lives are about to crash. Oh, they won't be free anymore. Yeah, they won't be free. Their lives. So it's like, okay, well, while you're getting your abundance and your all these great things happening, the chairs are being kicked from under these people. Okay, so that's why I said always be you, so you never have to worry about if it's them or you. This is part of the journey, baby. They had one job and one job only. And the moment they decide to go against you, well, was the moment all these things started happening. You know what I'm saying? But they had a choice. They had a choice to be with you and be prosperous, or to be over here and look at this side, see the rainbows and the happiness, and look at this side. There's no cup full over here. They made this decision. Let them live with the decision that they made while you continue taking these leaps of faith and honoring your journey. I love y'all so much. Happy Monday. It may form, but it'll never prosper. If God could be for you, who could be against you? You know what I'm saying? If God could be for you, who could be against you? And they went against the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? You got to be quicker next time. All right, let's see our Bible verse. Foolish Galatians, who has bewitched you? It was before your eyes that Jesus Christ was publicly portrayed as crucified. Let me ask you only this. Did you receive the Spirit by works of law or by hearing with faith? Are you so foolish, having begun by Spirit, are you now being perfected by the flesh? Did you suffer so many things in vain, if indeed was it in vain? Does he who supplies the Spirit to you and works miracles among you do so by works of law or by hearing with faith? Okay, so they went against you on purpose. It is what it is. It is what's going to be. Okay, so they betrayed you, and they're getting crucified for it. Okay, so this Galatians chapter 3. 343 could be a significant number. I love you guys so much. Have a happy Monday. Somebody's going down, and you're not even around, and their whole life's upside down. Sleep don't come easy. No. Ooh, could you just believe me? They want to tell this so bad. They don't know what to do. Somebody's like, I want to get out of this. No, stay where you at. Stay where you at. This is only the beginning. Before this year is over, the year of the snakes are gone. You know what I'm saying? I love you. Happy Monday. Keep your head up and your heart close to God. You know what I'm saying? Stay true to you so you never have to worry about if it's them or you. No, I'm saying I love you guys so much. Email me sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? I love ya. Happy Monday. We lit. We lit in real life. You know what I'm saying? We lit in real life. Be true so you never have to worry about if it's them or you. I love you guys so much. And I love you guys so much. And I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or my next read. Whatever comes first. Mwah.